Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a tutorial, obviously I have no makeup on right now, on this look here. I don't know how well it'll zoom in because it's on my phone, but I saw this picture on Kim's Instagram and I just really like the look. It's very simple and it just seems kind of bronzy. It's like her eyes kind of match, you know, all the bronzing on her cheek and whatnot. And it looks like she just has some dark eyeliner, maybe made out of eyeshadow around her eyes, light nude lips. So anyway, I want to try and recreate this look. I just thought it was really pretty, but yet it can still look really glamorous if you dress it up with an outfit, but then you could also do a look like this and be more casual. So I'm gonna start with the face makeup, guys, since doesn't seem like there's a lot of eyeshadow involved with this look, and we want to disguise, cover up our lovely face. Put our foundation on. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to hide our lovely dark circles. I'm going to use this as a primer as well for our eyeshadow. And we have a nice even canvas for the eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with my Lancome powder. This is their Long Time No Shine translucent powder. It comes in two shades, a lighter one and a darker one. So I've been using this powder and I really like it. I'm gonna use that to set my under eyes. And then I also push in this area with my sponge because that's where most of my pores are. I do tend to get oily on my chin, so I like to push a little extra in that area. And then I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush, dip into the powder, and then I kind of just set the rest of my face. I don't have oily skin, so I don't really have to push it in all over, but I recommend pressing your powder where you have noticeable pores or anything like that because it'll help fill in your pores. Guys, so we've got base down. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows really quickly so we have that done, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I just put my Wet n Wild pencil and then I brushed some of the Benefit Gimme Brow to set them. So, alright, let's start going on to bronzing our face. So the picture, it seems like her eyes is the same color as like her nose contour and her cheeks. So let's go ahead and start like bronzing up. I'm gonna go in with our bronzer in Bronze Goddess 02 Medium. And then I'm just gonna take a brush, this is the JH02 from the Morphe Jaclyn collection. I'm going to swirl it in this bronzer and I'm going to begin warming up the skin. I got this as a sample, so I'm using it. I'm honestly not too fond of it. I feel like I really have to dig in to get color. And if this is the medium one, I mean, that's good for someone that's a beginner, but for someone who's like, just give me the pigment so I can move on with my life, it's like I have to dig into it. I mean, there's not fallout, which is nice, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. It like takes 1,200 years to like bronze up your face. I'm gonna get my neck here. It's gonna help hide any double chin we got going on. This brush is so soft. So I'm just going in a few times with this to warm up the face. Alright, so we've got a little bit of this bronzing going on, guys. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Tarte Twist Pro Glow palette, and I'm going to take the powder contour in there called Sculpt. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the JH05. I'm gonna dip into this and I'm gonna get a little bit more precise contouring. I kind of lay down the color, then I start swirling around. Whatever's on the brush I bring up so we don't just have a strip here with nothing connecting it. All right guys, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this JH31, it's like a pointed crease brush, and I'm gonna dip into that. And I'm gonna run this along the sides of my nose. I do a pretty precise line to begin with of where I want most of the pigmentation. And then once I've got most of it down, then I kind of do a little bit of swirling just so it blends a little bit more. I'm not like chiseling out my nose, so I don't have to go like super crazy, but I do like the structure that it gives the nose, and it also brings that feature forward, I feel like, when it's more defined. You can take a little bit, put it under your lip. That helps make your lip look larger. So guys, if you want your contour to look more chiseled, take some powder. You can do this for your cheeks as well as your nose. So I'm gonna go in with my sponge for my cheeks, and is what I do is I just get the powder. I'm using Coty Airspun. And what I'm gonna do is I'm sure you've seen this in tons of videos, I'm just putting it where I want to clean up the contour, and when we wipe it away, we're gonna have a much more structured look. This is the extra coverage one. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna chisel out my nose a little bit more. This is a JH10. Again, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna do a line down the center. And then we're also gonna do one on the side. All right, so now we're just gonna leave that and let that sit. So now let's move on to the eyes a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is, because her look kind of looked like the eyes matched the other contouring, I'm gonna keep using this contour shade in the Tarteist palette. And I'm gonna go in with the JH30, which is just that really big fluffy brush. And this is in her crease, and it looks like as well as her lids. So I'm gonna dip into Sculpt, and I'm gonna put that in my crease, and then I'm taking the brush and I'm just gonna swirl it over my entire lid. I'm gonna do that a few times, get it on my lid. Once I have that initial wash of color in there, I'm gonna go in with the brush we just contoured with, and I'm dipping into that color, and I'm just gonna really focus in the crease area a little bit here. Here I'm gonna go ahead and swirl this under my lower lash line. So now I'm gonna go in with a black shadow, a flat definer brush, and I'm going to press shadow close to my lash line on the top lashes. I'm just going to take the brush and angle it up a little bit at the end, but I'm not really doing a wing. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the lower lash line and keep it really close. Like that. Let's go ahead and brush away this baking. There, do you see how it just like really cleans that up? And then once I wipe it away, I kind of go over that line a little bit. So that way it's not like super duper sharp. Same thing, I'm gonna brush away from the sides of my nose, and I'm wiping off the center. And then whatever is on my brush, I kind of just swirl over a little bit. Like so, guys. All right, so moving on. Her inner corners are really light, and her brow bone is highlighted as well. I'm gonna go in with is the highlight in that palette, which was Strobe, which is the lightest one. And I'm gonna put that on my inner corner so that area is nice and bright. Hers is really bright, so I'm actually gonna spray the brush. She looks like she has a nude liner, but I don't have one with me right now, so I'm just gonna not put liner on the inner waterline. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with some mascara on the upper and lower lashes. This is Thrive mascara. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some lashes on, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we have our lashes on. I used the Lily lashes in Mykonos. And now I'm gonna move on to the lips. So her lips look bronzy as well, just like the rest of her look. So I'm gonna go in with a neutral brown type lip liner, and this is the color BFF from ColourPop. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Estee Lauder lipstick. It's a nude. This is in the color Stripped. And I'm gonna mostly focus this on the outer parts of my lips. It kind of looks like they're gold, like metallic-y kind of, with my Estee Lauder lip gloss. This is in Shameless Glow, and it's kind of like a peachy, glowy, there's like sparkles kind of in it. See, so it like adds that shine. I'm just gonna add a dip, the skinny dip a little bit. Oh yeah, because that definitely has a gold glow to it. Oh my god, we need highlighter. Cannot forget that. Okay, let's go in with top one here called Lids, like a more gold highlighter. Gonna brush that on. This is the look I created. Obviously my skin is not as dark as hers, but this was the picture, so I kind of just created that bronzy look. She has thick lashes and a bronzy type lip. So let me know what you guys think. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.